Zampa from the members' end. Got that away nicely.
And that brings up the half-century.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Nearly gets the edge. Zampa with a great delivery there. Five runs added in that over. New Zealand are 129 for 3.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Oh, that's 6. That's going right out of the ground. Chapman with a magnificent pull shot.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. That is quite extraordinary. Chapman, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
A fantastic shot off the back foot. Really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire. Needs a dot ball.
Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, that was a slower ball that didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Power and precision in that shot.
Really good scoring. That's 10 from 2 deliveries, making the bowler pay. That was an impressively timed boundary.
That's the over. New Zealand, 157 for 3.
Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Cummins, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Wow, that's missed the lot. That's gone. Nice simple catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings, but all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Doesn't beat the infield. That's going a long way. What a shot.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Misses everything. No. Terrible shot. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Too wide, it was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Caught. It's one of the easiest catches you'll see. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
The dismissed batsmen caught out for 55. New Zealand are now 174 for 5.
Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Well, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. End of the over, 5 off it. New Zealand 175 for 5. The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the members' end.
A lovely delivery, got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
It's in the air and safe. Should get some runs from that.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Gone. Superb catch. In the air and cover takes an easy catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Lovely shot off the front foot. Deep extra cover has some work to do. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Hazelwood has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Milne advances and throws the bat at it with absolute disdain. Cut away for four.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. And the innings comes to an end. Australia will need 188 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Here we go. First ball.
Edge, but it drops safely. Everyone's gone up. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Nicked it. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Finds the fielder with that shot. Edged, what a ball. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Edged it, no one there. Could be four. Over. Australia are 5 for none. The right armour is coming into the attack from the Great Southern stand end. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Great shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. and there was no point chasing that. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Drilled that one away.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Well, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. Was quick onto that in the infield. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground. Southey from the members' end.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Threaded it through brilliantly, all timing on that shot. Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Edge, but it drops safely. Huge edge. Everyone's gone up. Couldn't get it through the field. Southey will be happy that's finally over. Truly dreadful bowling and time for some fielding changes in the deep, methinks.
So at the midpoint of the power play, they're going at an excellent rate, just ahead of the required rate so far.
Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
They picked the slower ball right away. It wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. 9 runs added there. Australia are 39 for none. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Off the middle of the bat.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Chance. And caught. That's just superb. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
It's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
End of the over. It's about 13. Coming from it, Australia 52 for 1.
2 overs left in this power play, and the bowlers would want to control this current run rate a bit.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
No point running for that one. It was a 4 the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Straight to the fielder. With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish.
And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle.
Southey from the members' end. Sodhi, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the members' end.
A few moves made in the field.
Doesn't beat the infield. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Massive outside edge. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Edge, but it drops safely.
The field's providing a bit more support for the bowler. The captain giving them some leeway. You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
8 runs added there. Australia 67 for 1.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Warner drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. How will he reply?
Can't get that outside the ring field. Beats the field with a great shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. End of the over. 9 off it. Australia are 76 for 1. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though. stretched, unplayable.
Going more defensive with the field choice. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Power and precision in that shot. Seven runs added in that over. Australia are 83 for 1. Santner from the Great Southern Stand end.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Goes through it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Big edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Crash! Beautiful bowling.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away. End of the over, 10 off it. Australia are 93 for 2.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Oh, nice catch. Great reactions. Out. Super catch. Right on the boundary.
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. No. Terrible shot. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. Didn't hear or see anything. But it drops safely. Everyone's gone up. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Sodhi over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Head has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Finds the fielder with that shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. 4 runs added in the over. Australia are 97 for 3.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Driven through extra cover. Will get a single. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Head says thank you. It was a gift and they smashed it away to the boundary rope.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder.
Got that one. Clean out of the middle. 4 off a brilliant shot.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. End of the over, Australia 108 for 3. Sodhi from the members' end. Perfectly timed.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Edged, unplayable. Wow, that's a huge appeal for the catch. If there's something on it, it was the faintest of edges. Oh, wow, brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Massive outside edge. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. A nicely taken catch in the slips. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
He was quick onto that in the infield. Six runs added in the over. Australia are 114 for 5.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Great Southern Stand end.
Green watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Gone! Good work catching that one. Oh, that's just outrageous.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Middle, what a start.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Out. Good catch, close to the ground. Super catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here. Right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the members' end. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Straight to the fielder. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. 6 runs added in that over. Australia are 129 for 7. Phillips from the Great Southern Stand end. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Head, it's plenty from these bowlers.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Power and precision in that shot.
Got it away for 4, backward of point very nicely.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Going a long way. What a shot.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Out. Good catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Misses everything. Beats the field with a great shot. Good fielding out in the boundary.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
New Zealand has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Cummins has hit that fine and it'll run away for 4. Fine leg will not get near that one.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. Australia are 163 for 8.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Ferguson coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Couldn't get it through the field. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot. Four runs added in that over. Australia are 167 for 8.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Gone, caught. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Doesn't beat the infield. Milne finishes an economical over and walks away with a wicket, which was fully deserved.
They're behind the required rate late in the innings. No other choice now but to just go for it.
Ferguson from the Great Southern Stand end. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Have to go for it now.
This looks like it's all over now. 18 runs to win. Just need to bowl sensibly. Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball to the boundary.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Santner, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Wow, that's missed a lot.
New Zealand bring it home in a close one. So many twists and turns. I think the best team won in the end. What a fantastic match.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.